Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Mad Mike here once again with the Midweek War. And although we are one show down, we are one host up because we have a special guest with us. Bobby F JTown, how are you, sir?
Hi, I miss Lucha Underground.
We all miss Lucha Underground. Damn it, Bobby. Why'd you have to bring us to the sad place already? But we are here to talk about Ring of Honor, and with me and Bobby is Tonio Garza. How are you, sir?
My life is meaningful now without Lucha Underground. But you know what? I'm back in the Midweek War. I haven't been for some weeks, and I'm finally back. So that's a step in the right direction.
All right. Now, you've been gone for a couple weeks. Garza, be honest with us.
Tell me.
Are you the guy that was in the white sweatshirt on Ultima Lucha?
No. I was actually the guy that helped Marty the Moth tie Sexy Star.
Fair enough.
No.
Fair enough. I'll accept that answer. All right.
You mean El Dragon Azteca Jr.?
Yeah.
El Hijo del Dragon Azteca.
Yeah. I wanted to be Azteca Dragon Jr. so bad.
That's the longest name. All right, guys. So we're talking about Ring of Honor. I will ask both of you guys, since Garza, you saw Destination America's version, right?
Yes.
And Bobby, you saw Sinclair's version, right?
Yes.
So we'll have compare and contrast tonight, and it'll be awesome. I want each of you give me one word for Ring of Honor. Garza, you go first.
Yeah. Wasn't prepared. Bobby, what's your word?
Flippy. I was gonna say flippy.
Flippy? Okay. Flippy's always pretty accurate for Ring of Honor. Garza, how about you?
I'm gonna go with I don't know. I can't remember anything that happened, so I'm gonna go with good show.
I can't remember, but it was good.
Yeah.
All right. If I had to say one word, I would say super kick. You know, it's quieted down. It's very nice.
There was a crash and burn this week.
Yes, there was. All right, Bobby, what would be your one good thing for Ring of Honor this week?
reDRagon.
reDRagon. All right.
One of, if not the best tag team in the world right now, I think. Although
and they had the main event with the Kingdom, which was always fun.
Although Kyle O'Reilly does look like he's 12. He's a great wrestler, I mean, but he looks so young. So do I, though, so it's fine.
He might just look young next to Bobby Fish because he has the Snidely
the mustache. Yeah. But he looks like a kid. Like, especially when they're doing the backstage vignettes and he has like the backstage promos and he has like the sunglasses on. I'm like, like he should go to NXT Kids.
Oh God, we're gonna talk about NXT Kids when we talk about NXT because Eamon just dropped that on us right before we went on air, and holy shit, there's a lot to talk about. Garza, what's your one good this week?
My one good for Ring of Honor is gonna be, even it was short, but the small segment that Jay Lethal had us in commentary. Like, Jay Lethal in commentary will always be good.
Yes,
he's just fantastic in the microphone.
He knows how to tell a story.
Yeah.
He knows what to push and how to push it. He's very, very good at it.
And Ray-Ro.
Well,
What's your mic?
My one good is gonna be Adam Cole on commentary, because while I'm not as into reDRagon as Bobby is, because I don't know the backstory or anything like that, Adam Cole was really, really solid on commentary. I enjoyed him a lot.
He would like it.
Yeah, he pushed the angle way, way more than I was expecting, and like it brought me into the angle. Like, I'm actually super excited about it now. Like, last week was good with the little tease and everything, but this week was just boom right in there.
To get more storyline stuff worked in, which is good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they couldn't really do much with the like the New Japan stuff.
Mm-hmm.
because they had all the New Japan guys in, and it was a good showcase for TV of just matches. Now they're starting to work back into the because it was the first couple weeks on Destination America with just the New Japan guys coming in and wrestling. Now they can build a story and start to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited that they're getting better at producing episodic television, which they were not doing in the start of the Destination America run, at least. All right, but not everything's a winner, obviously. Let's go to Garza. What will be your bad this week?
My bad this week is a small segment in the ACH versus Watanabe match. I particularly hate when wrestlers do this spot, and I'm talking about the spot where Watanabe goes to his knees and is like, "Come on, hit me!"
Yeah.
And then ACH does it, and then Watanabe does it, then ACH does it. I just hate that spot. Like it just pisses me off. I see no point in it. You just look dumb.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that specific spot. That's my bad thing of the week.
All right. Yeah, I mean it takes you out of the match a little bit. Like there's no story there to begin with, and if they're doing the respect chop me as hard as you can thing, like this isn't Fight Club. This is a wrestling match, you know. Bobby, how about your bad this week?
I agree with Tony. That was probably the worst part for me, but it was still a great match. And the one thing that ACH did with the flip, that's why I said it was flippy, because I remember him hitting in that post and like doing the back flip off or a forward flip.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, where he ran up the ring post and flipped behind.
Yeah, I had to rewind it because I missed what he did, and I'm like, what? Yeah, Eamon, good call on ACH. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Sounds sketchy.
I think my bad this week was Adam Page becoming Baron Corbin. I don't need two tall, lanky guys hitting essentially one move on a squash match. I don't need that. It's gonna be bad on NXT. It's bad in Ring of Honor. Like, you have a good thing with Adam Page. Like, why not have Colby Corino wrestle that match? That match makes a little bit more sense because they want to build and have the guy beat up Colby Corino. Like,
yeah, I forgot the decade we're on this episode.
Yeah, I mean, because I love the decade. I love the gimmick that they have going on, and
they're not about Jimmy Jacobs though.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I don't know about Jimmy.
Yeah,
Jacobs.
you weren't around for that.
But I mean, and it got Steve Corino away from commentary, which I mean, that's always a good thing for me. But I just could have done without the squash match. Like having another thing where it makes Colby look out match instead of Adam Page just winning a 2-minute squash. All right, so let's see, Bobby. If you could change one thing from Ring of Honor this week, what would it be?
I know you guys don't watch the Sinclair version, but Mandy Lyon, I would give her a personality. It's like, this is what happened in Ring of Honor this week.
Now, Mandy Lyon, that's
the goddess Mandy Lyon. That's how word for word she delivers that.
So she's the one that does like the Ring of Honor report.
Yeah, inside Ring of Honor. Yeah.
Okay. Is it like the old WCW event studio with Mean Gene?
It's in the locker room, like
kind of
like merchandise everywhere around her, and she just is so static and not moving, and I'm sure she's a nice girl and a good person, but she needs to get a little more emphasis, I guess. I don't know.
I think you may get your wish come true because I think they just started doing the Women of Honor.
Yeah,
and I think she's part of that roster. So
yeah, she's actually gonna wrestle now. So that's
cool. So she may eventually start to develop some kind of character.
Oh, that should be interesting.
The exotic goddess.
The exotic goddess.
All right, Garza, what would be your change for this week?
My change this week is actually connected to your back. I would also just cut the whole decade segment. I mean, the whole point of doing it was to have like the whole thing to call out Jay Briscoe.
Yeah.
And I think they could have easily done that on a YouTube video or something. I don't know.
He's not even here this week.
Yeah, I mean that was the point, trying to call him out when he's not there. But I don't know. I just think just thought it was a bit of a waste of time.
I thought the other Briscoe would come out, Mark, but that didn't happen.
Either that, or they could have had like someone else come out in a Jay Briscoe outfit. That would have been fun too.
Dalton Castle.
Papa Briscoe.
Exactly. Dalton Castle cosplaying as Jay Briscoe. I would love to see that. My change this week is they need to be more clarifying on who's getting a TV title shot.
Yeah.
Because last week they said it was Bobby Fish that was going to be fighting Jay Lethal, which is fine. That's great. I don't know how he became #1 contender.
That's like in September, I think. I don't know why they're announcing all these title shots like way ahead of time.
Yeah, it seems really, really odd to me. Like, first they announced Bobby Fish was getting a match with Jay Lethal. I'm like, okay, fine. Lethal's got to defend the title eventually. And then this week they announced that Hansen's getting one. I'm like, wait, is Hansen getting... And as soon as I tweeted it, they said Hansen's getting his shot before Bobby Fish.
Yeah. Which
doesn't make sense to me, but okay, whatever, as long as you explain when each is happening. But I still don't know why either of them happened.
I think Hansen's is next week on the show.
I think they said next week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then I think in September, that's when Bobby Fish gets his shot at whoever's champion.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I think Bobby Fish gets it at it's one of the big shows because that's the same night.
The one right before Field of Honor, right?
The one that's in Austin.
No, I think it's another show because that's the same night that Jay Lethal's defending against Bobby Fish, the TV title, and Kyle O'Reilly, the world title.
Yeah.
So they're selling that both reDRagon could leave the show with all the gold.
Now, see, that's something they should be pushing.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds really... Because I've been waiting for one show where Jay Lethal has to defend both belts on the same show. They need to plug that.
That's a big problem with Ring of Honor sometimes. That I mean, they already announced all their shows up till Field of Honor. I think they already started announcing also Glory by Honor. The thing is that they announced some matches during the TV show, but they don't really give them context. Like to get that context, you need to be following how they're announcing the cards. And I think that was one of the things that we were talking about in the Mayhem show, that Ring of Honor should really, really promote which shows are coming up next, and like even if they're house shows, promote the whole card, just so people know what things are going on.
Either there, they could just not have important storyline stuff happen on house shows.
Yeah.
Well, they're not really house shows. They're either they're big shows or TV tapings.
I guess. Yeah. All right. So that's all three of us this week. Do any of you guys have anything else to say about Ring of Honor before we rank?
You guys didn't get to see it.
Yeah, I know, Bob. That's what I was setting you up for.
But Dalton Castle has a T-shirt, and it's awesome. It's all blue.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're a fan of Dalton Castle, I suggest you buy it. I think it's like $25 on ringofhonor.com, wrestling.com. But he had a commercial on the Sinclair version. I don't think it made the Destination America version.
No, we didn't see it.
But the boys are both in the T-shirt, and they unveil him with the feathers. And he's like, "Buy my T-shirt! I got one on Ring of Honor shop." And then they cover his face, and he's like, "Don't cover my face when I'm trying to sell my shirt."
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
I just had to mention that. It's amazing.
I find it so interesting that in a company like Ring of Honor, Dalton Castle came in with his character and just blew everyone's mind.
Yeah, he took over. He's so over in the company.
Yeah.
It helps that he has probably the only memorable entrance in Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that doesn't hurt at all.
ACH has a good one too, where he flips over the top rope like Iron Man. That's a cool entrance.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, it doesn't have the pageantry. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dalton is the shit as far as entrances.
He uses two dudes as a couch.
Yeah.
And steps.
Alrighty, so out of the 3 shows that we have. Where would you guys rank Ring of Honor? Bobby, I know you didn't see Impact, so where would you rank Ring of Honor out of the 2 shows you saw?
I would rank Ring of Honor second this week.
Okay.
NXT first.
Alrighty.
TNA.
Spoilers.
Yeah, no, we only do one
I'm
ranking per show, because we gotta make everyone watch
I
everything.
knew this.
Yeah.
It's alright. We gotta make them watch everything, Bobby.
I rank
That's the gimmick.
SmackDown.
SmackDown is
I rank
4th.
Ring of Honor second.
Somehow Lucha Underground beat SmackDown this week. I don't know how that happened. Garza, where would you...
Nuts. I'm going to rank number 1. This week.
Wow.
Ring of Honor. Yeah. Like aside from the Adam Page Tim Hughes thing, I think the whole show was really good. Like the last match was like amazing. Like those teams can never do wrong. So yeah, number 1 for me.
Okay, it's a solid number 2 for me. I like the show. I mean, it's definitely progressing to a point where I don't hate watching it. Because the first couple weeks were really rough for me. Like, because I love storylines and they weren't giving me anything. But now they're getting a lot better with it. I still don't understand the point of ACH. He's fantastic to watch, but I don't get the point of him. Like, yeah, he has a good theme song too. I'll give him credit for that.
Why are you singing Summer Rae song?
Summer Rae.
Yeah, they have the
Rusev now.
All right, Bobby, where can people find you on the internet?
They can find me on indiewrestling.us. No, I'm just kidding. I had to plug that for Sorg one more time.
I was going to play it at the end.
At Bobby F JTown on Twitters.
And also, an insert coin to begin if you're a fan of video games.
Live.sorgatronmedia.com every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock.
Excellent. And Garza, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me at DW Revolution at the Twitters, or you can find me at thewrestlingrevolution.com for all your show review needs. We have been covering the whole New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax. It's been tiring, but we're doing it for you.
And you're also doing a rewatch of Lucha Underground, right?
Yes, actually. Oh, yeah. I guess I was gonna plug somewhere else, but I started rewatching Lucha Underground from episode 1, and I'm trying to find all those little hints and things that I missed. Like just to give you like an idea. In the very first episode, Johnny Mundo is fighting Prince Puma, and Matt Striker says, talking about their stamina, these guys could go all night long. And I was like,
oh, no.
Are you kidding me? Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
Striker said that the first episode.
That's amazing.
Ah, that's awesome.
I'm really looking forward to this rewatch of Lucha Underground.
That's cool.
It's like reading the Harry Potter books again. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm excited. All right, and I am Mad Mike 4883 on the Twitters. You can find me at SorgatronMedia.com for the Wrestling Mayhem Show. Also, Jen Carlins and I do Tough Enough wrap-ups and Total Divas wrap-ups every Wednesday afternoon. Feel free to check it out. You find out way more about the Carlins' personal lives than you care to know, but it's hilarious, I promise you. And Bobby mentioned it before, go to indiewrestling.us for all your independent professional wrestling needs, brought to you by SorgatronMedia.com. If you want more of the Mayhem Show, live.sorgatronmedia.com every Tuesday night, round about 9 o'clock. And stay tuned after that for the Indie Mayhem Show, starring Eamon Payton, who's usually on this show, but is on assignment this week in Turkmenistan. I don't know why we sent him there, but he's looking for
NXT Kids.
He's over at NXT Kids. Eamon is the new color commentator for NXT Kids.
It's an NXT TakeOver Playground.
Which is taped in Turkmenistan.
Full Sail Turkmenistan. That's
Oh, good.
what NXT Kids is. All right, so for Bobby F JTown, for Tonio Garza, I'm Mad Mike, and this has been the Midweek War.